Hello!
We need to move out of our current studio and build a new one and furnish it with a lot of tech.
We are calling out to our listeners, our viewers, anybody who can support to donate to our fundraiser.
We want to make the best, funniest, most narratively compelling show that we possibly can that looks and sounds fantastic, because let's be honest, the biggest ick is when a podcast has like terrible sound quality.
We know times are tough, so if you can't donate, don't stress, but simply sharing this would be absolutely epic.
For those of you who can donate, we would like to offer a token of our appreciation. So when you go to Ko-fi and you make your donation, make sure to leave your name, because we will then hide it somewhere in our brand new studio space.
We'll share more about what we need and why as we go, but for now, any donation and any sharing of the fundraiser would be absolutely amazing. So, go out and
roll the damn dice!
Hello.
Hiya.
Welcome to Roll the Damn Dice. I'm Paul, I'm the DM.
Hello, I am Moa and I'm playing Blue, the human fighter rogue.
Hi, I'm Stephen and I'm playing Lahan, the half-elf monk.
Hi, I'm Tony and I'm playing Oriana, the the tiefling rogue sorcerer.
I think you'll find Flight's the god. Just saying.
Yeah. On my flight.
I'm Joy Amy and I am playing Mardy, who is a Hill Dwarf Forge cleric.
I'm Luke. I'm playing Flight, the Air Genasi wizard.
So, this carriage hurtles on into the night. Your mech dwarf companion sort of just basically closes his eyes and drifts off. It takes you head basically back south to one of the ports in Halfarum. From there, it's still sort of, I guess, maybe 4 in the morning when you arrive at the port, and they show you. He takes you to a boat that's going to sail the short distance across the only real calm sea around the air around the southern wastes, which goes from here to here, which is sort of I say here to here for the podcast. But from slightly further into the circle of islands to an island that's got a huge volcano that is where some of their mines are.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah, you cross the inner sea. It's pretty calm sailing, and arrive at the port on the other side as the sun is rising, and another mech dwarf, the captain, shows you to another mech dwarf who greets you, and he's sort of surprised to see this ragtag group of people. They all know about Oriana. Although you've been viewed pretty suspiciously on the boat, they've let you be. Although you did hear some muttering about why are we letting this tiefling.
And I looked him dead in the eye and went, "You want to fucking say that to my face, mate?"
Lahan would have double joined in on that sort of stuff as well. He might not present tiefling, but...
Well, after the captain calmed down a few fights, it was fine, you got here. And it's not far, probably, half a mile to the mine that they want you to clear out.
How long has this taken?
Oh, at least 8 hours.
So we had a long rest.
You've had a long rest.
Cool. Just for rules as written purposes. When Mardy had finished her long rest, she then would have kissed her warhammer and cast Blessing of the Forge upon it.
Lahan would have... Once upon a time, he was told that elves are supposed to meditate. But he doesn't do that because of his half-elf. And he was told that he was actually pretty terrible at meditating. So he's really focusing any rest time he has to try and enter a trance. Most of the time he just ends up falling asleep. But that he's trying to achieve a stillness that other elves can do. So yeah, he's not really been conversational unless he hears people talking smack about tieflings.
I feel like Blue and Ori were just discussing the how the heist went, and what could be improved upon, and
a lot of,
sleeping.
oh my god, do you remember that bit when we did this? Oh,
Yeah.
do you remember that? Oh, that was so cool.
Oh, that was actually quite good. We could try that again.
I wonder where that guy ended up going. That security guard who just sort of wandered off and left.
Just into the streets of Femheim. Okay, so yeah, ahead of you is it's sort of as you've been walking up, you've walked up sort of a dusty, stony slope. The mountain's been sort of rising around you, and ahead of you can see a huge door. It must be 15, 20 foot high. It's currently barred, and there are a lot of mech dwarfs sort of standing around at the base of it. You're being led up by the guy who met you at the docks, and he sort of just says, wait here, and heads up and has a chat with the dwarves that are guarding this door.
I reckon it's going to be a pretty easy one, to be honest.
Yeah, so we just got to, send some demons back to hell, or just keep them from getting out here.
No.
Well, we could just murder them.
I'm up for murder.
Yeah.
No.
It's been a while since I cracked some skulls.
No, we don't need to see it as murder.
No.
We just need to see it as doing what needs to be done. And let's face it, them is some bad motherfuckers.
Yep.
And they is needing some head bashing.
Well, from what I understand, it's something to do with Mephistopheles coming forward and all these different LOs. You said you went to L, right?
Oh yeah, no, we came back. What, 4 months ago?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, there's Helm elves all across the different islands, yeah? And there's like one in the plug hole. It's like in the Undercity, and then there's like there's one here. I think the one in Dominion is like a big one. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say that
You
again.
could say that.
so yeah, we're just cleaning up after Mephistopheles.
Easy.
Shitting out of one of his holes.
He's a bastard, isn't he? I don't like him.
I don't know him actually. I know like my mum's like a devout worshipper, or she was, and like my dad's like it's his patron and stuff. But again, I've not really caught up with them about this. But yeah, sounds like a bastard.
Massive twat.
So yeah, we could just kill him.
Done.
So he sort of he's coming back to you. He says, "Yeah, they're gonna let you in." And as he's saying this, you can see them removing the various barriers that are holding this gate closed.
Lahan's just smiling. Oh, he wants to kill something.
Cool. So you're all gonna head in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It is pretty dark ahead of you. Who has dark vision?
Nope.
Tiefling caller. The dwarf.
Girl.
Flight
Yep.
does not.
The god doesn't have dark.
Well, she does, but she's disabled it for now to sort of
Blend in amongst the
mortals.
The mortals, yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Much as a family trait, Lahan's got 120 foot of dark vision. It's one of his tattoos that actually empower him to have that. It just works out funny.
So it's just dark vision. It's not sort of.
There's nothing special
Devil's
to
Sight
it. It's
or
not.
anything.
It works the same as Devil's Sight, weirdly, but
Okay.
it's just
Can it
120
see?
foot dark
So it can
vision.
see through magical darkness.
Not magical darkness, no.
Okay.
Just your standard old dark.
The lights are off.
Yeah.
And the human is
Nah.
the human. Okay, so they've opened it up, and as you walk through, one of the dwarves says to Ori, "You're gonna die, tiefling."
alright. Thanks, mate. We're all gonna die, let's be honest, at the end of the day.
Literally,
Right.
it's like the one inevitable we all share, isn't it?
It is,
You
so.
dickhead.
You're also gonna die. Hooray.
Might be sooner than you think.
Marty's gonna clip him round the ear. You are a very rude young man. If I knew your mother, I'd be having words.
And the other dwarves were really laughing at him. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am.
We're literally here to help save your sorry ass.
I just think you're gonna die.
Nope. Off you
No,
get.
no, you thought I was gonna die.
I hoped you would die.
Oh, same, mate.
Right, no, save it. Say, Oriana.
Yeah.
Save it for the demonic stuff because we're gonna need it. And you, I hope you die in a fire.
Also, I think Mephistopheles a prick, so I'm kind of on your side, but you know, see yourself.
Yeah.
We're
they,
helping you.
They let you enter in. Are you going to carry on into the mine?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Blue's gonna flick him the bird, be like, contemplate your ethics.
Lahan's gonna fire a shot into his arse.
Oh no.
Flight's cast a spell.
Oh no.
Oh, it's Ergarth all over again.
That's how all good things. So, she's cast a second level spell.
Okay.
She's cast Magic Mouth, and she's just going to shout the word left. And now every time he makes a step with his left boot, his boot will scream left.
Forever.
Forever.
Oh my
Until she disenchants it. Every time he takes a step with his left shoe, that shoe will have a mouth appear on it, and the mouth will just shout left.
Oh, at least it's just the boot, so that's like.
Yeah, that
That's
boot is now
funny.
enchanted.
I love that. And what's
Lahan shot an arrow into his arse
Okay.
on the way out. Might not hit. 14.
No, that's a miss.
Thank God for that.
Well, then if he feels an arrow go, that was a warning shot, mate.
They're sort of you can see as the doors close behind you. You can see that the others are holding him back.
As Oriana knows that Blue and Flight neither of them have dark vision, so she's like, right, you two, come here, and she's going to hold both of their hands and lead them through the.
So,
Blue is
hopefully,
resentful, but actually quite likes it.
so you've entered into what you can see ahead of you is a large well straight ahead of you.
Wow.
And the squares are slightly smaller than your tokens, but that's so that two of you are in the well. Let's move you further back. And you can see ahead of you a corridor with some passages leading off to the left and the right.
Yeah, Marty, yeah, you got like any sort of like light magic? Light up the place.
Oh right, okay, you want things to be a little bit brighter.
I'm alright, but you know, advantages for everyone.
No, that's fine. Okay, let's hang on. So out of her pocket, she picks up like a stone that was quite pretty that she picked up from the floor, and she casts light on it, and it makes like a little stone-shaped light bulb, which gives a 20-foot radius. And dim light for an additional 20 feet. The light can be coloured as she likes, so it's like this nice kind of bluey kind of colour.
Okay. So yeah, so you can all now see this. What would you like to do?
Right. Can anyone smell? You know,
Demon.
I was going to say dead people, but yeah, demon.
What do they smell like?
We mean they don't normally smell great.
Dot of death and decay, that sort of thing.
That's that sort of stuff.
I was just getting
What is the
flashbacks to the
smell
plug
of
on.
the room?
So yeah, it's quite warm and dusty. I mean, most of you have been in caves. Often caves are sort of cool and sort of slightly damp, like a recording studio. But this is warmer than you'd imagine, and there's almost no moisture in the air. And you can smell there's a slight metally, sulphury twinge to the air.
Yep, smells like the plug hole.
Nice.
Suppose we just keep going forward then.
Yeah.
Is there like pebbles and stuff on the, like just random stones on the floor, brick or anything?
Yeah.
Cool. Lahan just picks up a stone and just drops it down the well just to hear how far that falls.
Okay, it falls a long way.
Oh, okay.
I mean, do an insight check, I guess, to see if you can estimate this. Or maybe a nature check. Let's go nature.
Is any of the... Can I stick with insight? It's more of a wisdom than an intelligence thing.
Go on then.
It's 10. Sticking with... 10.
It's deep.
Don't want to fall down there.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, it makes a plop. It makes a splashing sound.
Eventually, but yeah. Yeah, well deep.
Nice one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know, I've just made exactly the same joke writing down.
It's annoying, isn't it? Is it still going in or?
It might do. It might still
Okay,
going.
okay.
It has to now.
But then he'll just walk past.
So
and
what order are you sort of going through?
I guess
the-
I
he's
feel the
lining?
order we're in.
Okay, so
where
there
we've
are-
got
I think there's passages to your left. I can't see the map. So hopefully Matt will sort of reveal things as you walk past.
Yeah, so Lahan's
Passages.
dropped it, heard the plonk, walked forward, probably about 5 more foot away from the well, said the well deep joke. So yeah, he's about there.
you've got Blue and Flight behind him,
Yeah.
sort of either side of Ori.
Who
and-
may or may not be still holding their
Okay.
hands, despite the fact that they can see.
Yeah.
So to one side of the well there is sort of an iron door. So not an iron door, I say bars, like a cell door to your left.
Oh, Marty's going to go and have a look.
Okay, so you're going to move Mardy over to
Marty is
So, yeah.
going to go and have a look.
Mardy's looking through there. Okay, so I'll describe it for you. So ahead of you, you can see some cobwebs. You can see a passageway that forks off in 3 directions. So there's 2 on the left-hand side and 1 on the right.
But it's an iron gate in front of Mardy.
It's an iron gate. You can't. Yeah, it's locked.
Hello? Is there anybody down there?
You don't hear anything from this guy.
We can't hear no one. What's it like your way, Lahan? Hang on, catch! She's going to throw the pebble at Lahan.
Oh,
Because
cool.
otherwise, if he moves any further away, he's going to start not being able to see where he's going.
Well, no, we won't be able to see him.
Him.
He can see.
So
'cause
I
he's
think-
got-
Oh, you've got dark.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course
I've
you
got
have.
amazing dark.
Yeah,
I think
of
there's
course
a
you do.
passageway next to flight as well. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, she's
On the
probably
other
been
side?
looking
Yeah.
down that way.
Ooh.
So yeah, you can see a passage that sort of seems to go off ahead of you, but also goes to the left.
And there's no iron gate on that one.
No iron gates, so you could go down there. And Lahan, you're in front above. You can see some sort of pipe, but it's probably about 10 foot up, and the passage runs to the left and the right. But you haven't quite got to the point where you can see left and right.
No worries. So, random bit of pipe. Boring.
I don't think we should split up again. I
Nah,
don't know.
nah,
I
nah,
feel
we're-
like we should stick together with this one. It's a little bit less, no one wants to get lost in these caves, do they?
No.
Did Marty shout down into the cage, hello or something?
yeah.
I did.
And did anything respond?
Nope.
Right. Maybe there's like a key to like.
I mean, I'm only a simple old lady and everything, but why are we going to bother going through trying to find a key for this one when that one over there is open?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Also, if it's locked, then like what they want us to do is to make sure nothing gets out. It's already locked. They ain't getting out. Let's so.
We like the cut of your jib.
I like the cut of yours.
So I guess we're following Flight. Well,
Yes.
is Flight going to go up front?
I mean, she'll need a light, but she can lead the way.
Wait, Flight, catch!
Yeah.
Lobs the pebble at
So
you.
sort of clutch it, and it sort of just hold it sort of one-handed. She's got a rapier in the other hand, and
How
yeah,
tall is Flight these days?
she's not that, like just over 5 foot maybe.
So around the 5. So Lahan's 6.
Yeah.
So he will be directly behind Squirt, as he affectionately calls her, because he knew her growing up and stuff.
Yeah.
And he'll have his bow.
And what are Blue and Oriana doing?
Blue will have knocked an arrow.
Yeah, Ori will be bracing her one of her armbands, and then she's got the other hand just in case something happens, like she falls over or something. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. So she'll just creep up to that first junction, just where it starts branching off to the left, and then just sort of look around it with this pebble out in front, and just see what's off down to the left of her.
So if
Oh.
Oriana's like close to Lahan at this point, he's like, oh, by the way, I don't know if like this is of any use to you or Summer, but Flight did find like a key in that place we were at, and apparently something you've been looking for.
Yeah. I'll be
Ninja
honest.
treasure.
It's it's for that box with my face on it.
Well, yeah, now's probably not the time, but
Probably not. No, but that's good. Thank you. I'll yeah. And she pops it in some inside pocket of her jacket. Probably And it's a different. She's going to put it in a different pocket to the one that the box is in, just in case. Or it's more that if something, if either the box or the key falls out, at least they've not fallen out together.
Clever.
So if it gets lost, then the person, if anyone finds it, they won't know.
Yeah.
Lovely job. So yes, to your left is a corridor, and at the bottom of it there's another T-junction.
Okay.
And ahead of you, you can see what looks like 3 long drops, latrines, and the corridor sort of curves round to the left.
Yeah, she just sort of eye that, seeing any resemblance to latrine. It's like, no, this way. And she'll
And what are they?
Toilets.
like toilets.
Long drops.
Demon toilets.
Well, that's
Those
for
are
the
miners.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah. So she'll carry on
Thanks, guys.
the corridor off to the left. She was looking down. She'll make a quick turn down there, up to that junction at the end.
Okay.
And Hans directly behind.
Yeah.
Just the bow is over Flight's shoulder.
Yeah.
Marty following.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then she'll just sort of step out. She's probably like caution's gone now. She's getting a bit carried away. So rather than sort of peeking round each corner, she'll just step out into the T-junction and just sort of
Okay.
look to the sides. So what she will do as well, as she stops in this T-junction, she'll just try and have a listen out. I mean, we've been wandering through, we've been talking, making noise. She'll just try and have a listen to see if down any of these corridors there's any movement or anything like that going on.
Okay. Do me a perception.
18.
You think you can hear something to your right.
Ooh, like a movement type scratching. I mean, she'll shout out to it. Like, she'll immediately sort of snap her head over to the right. She'll go, hey! She'll just wait.
So what you can now see is the passage. Basically, the passage goes to your left. You can see the pipe.
Yeah.
So you've sort of walked around a little mini island
Circle.
of rock.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Going straight ahead of you. So that's now behind you as you turned.
Yeah.
The passage goes off to the left and off to the right, and it was the right where you thought you heard a sound.
So, yeah, seeing this new junction up ahead. Again, you said from the right the noise was?
Yeah.
She's going to pick up the pace.
So do an insight check for me.
So, okay. 13.
Okay, so what you... because you realise that there's one island of rock.
Yeah.
Okay. So where you can hear the sound coming from may be round a corner, but if you went back up past the latrines, it might be another island of rock, so you might be able to approach this from 2 different directions.
I'm going to say a adventure mode flight is not going to think that clearly.
Cool.
She is like an adventurer in a spooky cave. This is exciting and fun.
Have you told any of the others that you've heard something?
Yeah, she shouted that.
Yeah, it would have been like she would have like stood still for a little minute, and then her head would have snapped to the side. She shouted, so it's her actions.
Lahan's seeing because he's come round, he's seen the pipe that he first saw through. He turns around and just like looks to Blue and Mardy at the back and just go like to say, go around the other way. This is another island, so we could attack 2 ways and corner them.
Mardy's really torn by that because a child has gone off running that way, and her instinct is to protect child.
Lahan's like signalling, saying he's going to run after child.
And it's like, don't worry, it's fine. I'll go on.
Right. So okay. If Mardy is happy with that situation, she will run around the other side of the island.
Cool. And what's Blue
Yeah,
doing?
Blue will go with Mardy.
So you got
Arrow
Okay.
at the ready.
Actually, but she's going to do what she would have done if she'd followed Squirt. She's going to clap her hands together, but rather than pulling them apart, they clap together. It's like they sort of fuse a little bit, and when she pulls them apart, and it's almost like they're magnetized, so it's quite hard to pull them apart from each other. above her head will be lots and lots of little things that look a bit like the faces on Easter Island. So they're little stone people that look kind of dead cute, but they sort of whoosh around her head, and she has cast spirit guardians.
Okay.
It's like Crash Bandicoot.
It's like Crash Bandicoot. That is totally where I got that from. Definitely where my brain has got that
I
from.
love that.
Yeah, and we're going at this like stalking mode now. So she's crouched, rapier ready.
Yeah, Lahan's fully knocked with the bow ready.
Yeah.
Ori's got her dagger out.
Warhammer's being grasped a little tighter.
This is where we dive round the corner and pounce on each other.
Yeah. And we have to roll initiative against each other.
Well, at least with Spirit Guardians you can pick.
Blue and Lahan both get each other in the shoulder with arrows.
Can Blue cast protection and good and evil on herself?
Can she cast?
Cast protection is good from a good and evil. Like when she'll have seen what Mardi did. And she will suddenly go, oh shit, yeah, I can do spells.
So you come around the corner, and there are 6 sort of big, hulking, demon-y things waiting for you. They don't look particularly smart or bright. They look like foot soldiers. I would say Lahan will recognise them, I reckon. They are called Praetorian Guard, and they can be found on all the levels of the Hells. They're kind of the sort of orcs of the Hells.
Nice.
And Lahan will just reiterate that, going, just to you three, because he's not going to shout over to the others. He's like, basically, orc Hells, fucking kill him.
So roll them dice.
Done.
Hey!
Dun.
Oh, she's so fast.
Oh, curse.
However, I'm just wondering if, because I've already got Spirit Guardians cast, one of the things is like, as soon as they come into its like radius, it has an effect. But like us walking around the corner is the thing that caused that. So wouldn't that happen first?
Like a surprise round.
No,
Oh,
but it's not a thing that happens.
it was so surprising.
Okay, yep, cool.
But
Fine.
you see, it's sort of what I'm saying is you're in combat.
Right, got you.
You're
Yeah,
gonna,
no, it's
as
cool.
you see them, you are in combat. And
No, it's cool. I'm just
I think
working out
Spirit
how to
Guardians
do
is
my
15 feet.
go.
They would have seen you. You'd have seen them. You'd have been in combat by the time 15 feet
That's
gap
cool.
had been closed.
That's cool.
So 20 and above.
Yeah.
Blue and flight. So blue and flight. Who got the highest? What did you get?
22.
Exactly the same. 22. I got her dex is 18.
20.
Done. You first.
Who's first?
So fast.
15 and above.
Oh dear.
Oh
Then
no.
it's my turn. 10 and above.
14.
11.
11.
Okay,
I got a +4 dex.
I definitely don't have that.
that way around. So it goes blue, flight, the Praetorian Guard, Lahan, thank you, Oriana, and
Mardi.
then Mardi. So, what would you like to do, Blue?
So Blue will immediately let rip a fire arrow. No, not a fire arrow, because hell.
You got it.
Learning! She will immediately let rip a broadhead arrow. Did I roll? Yes, I did. That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 hits.
So that is 8 plus 6, which is 14. Slashing. No, it's not. Damn it! That's a different one. Shit. That's only 9 slashing damage, but he also takes a d4 of slashing damage, which is 3, and has to take that again for the next 3 turns. Unless he's holding onto it. So, yes, he has to use his turn in order to, hold the bleeding, otherwise he takes the damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to stare at these little buggers.
How far is Blue from them?
About 5 foot by the looks of it.
Quite close.
10 actually, probably.
Yeah,
With the size of the
10.
Yeah,
given
that's
the
10
size.
is the-
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they are all really conveniently in a line, aren't they? And
If only we had a breath weapon.
If only we had more.
well, so Blue is going to stand kind of down, staring them down that line.
Yeah.
Ideally before Flight has reached round the corner.
Well, I think because of the rules of D&D, that will happen. In real life,
Nice.
it wouldn't.
So she is going to see that one arrow. That doesn't really do what she the damage that she would like. So she is going to throw a lightning arrow. She's going to pull. It's going to crackle. It's going to be less of an arrow and more of like a just crackling beam of lightning. And she is going to throw that at them for that is 18 to hit.
Oh, that's a miss.
Wow.
What? Can I retroactively use my true strike?
You have got inspiration though.
I have got inspiration. I'm going to use my inspiration.
What did the first one hit for? 20 something.
21.
21.
21.
Wow.
And 18, right. Ah.
We're narrowing down the AC. She's going to throw it again, using my inspiration. And that will be a 23 to hit.
Fantastic.
And so, thank you, Jamie. So that is a, oh shit, that's only 7 lightning damage. However, these arrows cast a streak of lightning in their wake, and any creature within 5 foot. So, Flight.
It's okay.
Like, which one did you aim it at?
I aimed it
Straight
down the middle of these guys.
That's okay.
Ah.
So I aimed it at the end guy. So the end guy will take the 7 lightning damage. However, all of them, anything within 5 foot of them, needs to make a dex saving throw.
Light's not within 5 foot.
No, definitely not.
No.
Do you not?
No.
No.
Lovely.
No,
Okay.
from that angle it
Yeah.
looks like it, but no, she's definitely got 5 foot in the
So they all need to make a dex saving throw, DC 15.
So anyone within 5 foot.
It's all of them.
Yeah.
Because
No,
it's a line or...
line.
Yeah.
No, but it's not from the line, from where the arrow hits.
No, so these cast a streak of lightning in their wake. Any creatures within
Ah.
5 feet of a line between you and your target.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All of them.
So all of them.
And they all need
the
to-
line's
a
going there.
5 foot reach would be a 5 foot reach is not a 10 foot reach. A 5 foot reach is the square.
Right.
So it'd just be the 3 in a line.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I get you.
So
I get
2
you.
past, 1 forward.
Okay, and they all take. Damn it, I'm rolling shit damage. But that is 9 lightning damage.
Okay, and halved if they succeed.
No, just
So
takes
nothing if they-
takes a. Doesn't say. These are the instructions you gave me.
That's fine. So 9, yeah, so nothing if they succeed.
Must make or take. Yeah. Yes.
Cool. Yep, lovely. Okay.
Yes.
The one at the very back has jabbed his pike towards you. He's got a 10 foot reach and does a 22 hit.
It does, even in dim light.
And that would be 9 piercing damage.
Okay, where's my pencil? Thief.
And is that Blue's turn?
Yes.
Lovely.
Interesting.
Right.
Okay. So as she comes stalking around the corner, hearing this crack of a lightning arrow, she'll just sort of skid the last sort of few feet as she sort of comes around this corner. And with a quick flourish, she'll step into her blade song. So she'll almost like twirl the rapier, pull it back, and then she'll stamp 1 foot down and take like a crouched ready position. And as she does, a pulse of energy comes from her, and sort of wind starts whipping around her ankles and her feet and her arms, as she casts haste on herself as well. Okay.
Okay.
That's her done.
So 4 of them. So she's right up in front of
She
you.
almost like slid, like skidding round the corner as she sort of flourished her rapier and then did
So
haste
she's
on
right
herself.
up. 5
She
foot
is
right
right
up
in their face,
Cool, cool,
yeah.
cool. Does a 20 hit.
No.
So that 4 of them jab pikes at you, but all miss.
Yeah, it's a mixture of sort of, she dodges 2 of them, bats 1 away. She is incredibly fast at the minute.
Cool. So that's so it's their turn now.
It is. And the first thing they have to do is make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
So the 2 at the
To the
back.
front, to the
So
back.
the 2 at the back.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah,
2
Mardi
at
can't-
the back.
I'm gonna let you do it on your turn.
No, it's not. It's a thing that happens on their turn.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're not within 15 feet of them
I am.
until your turn. You won't because you come running around the corner.
Oh, okay, right,
Okay.
okay. Cool.
I'm not trying to be unfair.
You are trying to be unfair.
I did forget about my protection from good of evil that I literally just did. Are they aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead?
Yes.
They are fiends.
Cool,
and
so they should have had a disadvantage on their attack roll against me, which is my bad. So just,
That's
going
fine.
forward.
Going
Um,
forward.
Cool.
But also one of them needs to decide whether or not they're going to hold their wound shut or take D4
Love it.
slashing damage.
Love it.
I
On their
like
turn.
it.
Oh, that's-
Yeah.
He's not going to hold his wound shut. Oh, you roll
Yeah, it's a
some damage.
D4. You mean you were about to do a D6, so I'll take it. But it's 4.
4. Blimey, okay.
Fling a pen at them.
They really want to do some damage before they die. Okay, so they are the 2 at the back are going for blue. And that's a 23 to hit.
At disadvantage.
That's a 20 to hit.
Oh, on the nose.
No, it's not, it's 21. It's 21 to hit. So 9 damage from one of them.
Great.
It's magical piercing. And the 4 at the front are going to have another go at flight.
Yeah.
That doesn't hit. Oh, that might. 26.
Okay, so it is going to, and sort of just as this tip of the spear is about to catch her on the shoulder, it's almost like a little shimmering blue patch appears and just deflects the. Did you say got spears or how, whatever it is? It just deflects off her shoulder. His shield kicks up.
Well, so nothing's going to hit.
That is now she's 29
Okay,
for this turn.
right. So they all attempt to hit you again, and they are perplexed, to
Nice.
say the least.
Okay.
But that is their turn. So we're on to Lahan.
Awesome. So I have an arrow knocked, so I might as well fire it off to this first one
Okay.
here.
So that's the ones that are engaged. The 2 at the front engaged with flight.
That is 14.
That's a miss.
So that's fine. I abandon the bow at this point, and I go running up and flip in the air. And these 2 here, he kind of goes to deliver out. So he's going to do 1 kick to the side
Okay.
to scary looking dude. That's better, 25.
That does hit.
So that will be 7 magical bludgeoning damage. Whilst I'm here, do I flurry of blows? Yes, I'm going to flurry of blows as well. So as he's kind of flipped in the air, he's done 1 kick to this guy, and he's going to kick the person on the other side.
Okay,
Kind of
yeah.
splits kick
Lovely.
situation. For another 25.
Yeah, it's.
For another 7 damage. And then as he's done the splits and kicks out, he kind of pushes his hands onto the shoulders of these creatures and then flips forward to this one directly in front of Mardi. Obviously your spirit guardians don't do anything to companions, so I just knock you over there.
It's okay.
And as he lands with a flourish, and he does like hold his hands up like, I nailed that. And then he just turns around and swing punches the one behind him.
Nice.
No, he doesn't. That was only 11 to hit, so he was just like showing off. He was like, oh, then didn't
So
quite nail that.
all 6 of them
Mhm.
are going to jab at you with their pike.
So before that, I'm going to, because I am a monk and I've just delivered a flurry of blows, I get to disengage and I can move 10 foot extra.
They hit you as you enter within 10 feet of them.
Oh.
It's an opportunity attack. So I let you do your thing. I could have stopped you.
I mean, I'm
And
flying through the air and shoots and kicks.
No,
I mean,
that's good,
That's
but
all at disadvantage.
you're in
Surely
a
the
narrow.
way that I'm moving.
Okay, look. If you don't want me to roll the dice,
No, it's
I'll
fine.
just say you're in a narrow corridor. They've all got pikes. You get hit by all of them. Right. So the first one was a 24.
Yeah, that one hits.
So that's 9 magical. The next one is 16.
Misses.
The next one is 24.
Hits.
That misses. 18.
Misses.
And that's going to miss as well then. So 2 hit. So 18.
I think I might activate my my necrotic tattoo and just half that back to 9. Cool. So I'm going to change what I'm going to do then,
Okay.
since I've been stabbed. I'm not going to disengage. I'm going to stay exactly where I was. So one of these last 2 are the ones that threw a pike at me and missed. Is
Yeah.
like cool.
Mhm.
So as Lahan went to throw that punch, he didn't mean to throw the punch. He kind of grabs the pike that was going to be stab him, and he launches into the other one with it as he does his tipsy sway. So if there's any attack that misses me,
Right.
he can then cause for that attack to hit something else within
Lovely,
5 foot.
lovely.
And so you're going to hit your buddy
Okay.
for the attack, and I think you just need to roll the attack
Okay.
for them.
Just hits.
Oh, does it automatically? Yeah.
I
just
believe
hit.
so. Yep, it
Okay. So he just takes the damage.
just takes the damage from a pike. I think it was 9.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it was 9.
It was 9. It was 9 over a day.
Nice.
And that will end Lahan's turn.
Right, Oriana is she's gonna scooch around behind Flight and end up in this, just in the beginning of this tunnel here, kind of on from where they are, just leading off that kind of roundabout sort of thing. And she is going to do her iconic armbands of daggers and throw one at each of these 2 fellas that Flight is engaged with. So one of those is 21 to hit.
Hits.
Another one of those is 17, so that won't hit.
Misses, yeah.
But it's all right though, because one of them is engaged with Flight. So not only is that 9 magical piercing damage, that is an extra. First time this season.
Nice.
7, 9, 14, 20 magical piercing damage as sneak attack.
Fantastic.
Which one?
I'm gonna say this one here, like properly right in front of Flight.
Okay.
So she's definitely engaged a bit.
Well, they're definitely what's the word? Blooded.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
not bad.
Lovely stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be your turn. Short, sweet, to the point.
Ooh, lovely.
Samadhi. Can she use Spirit Guardians now?
Only if she's within 15 feet.
She's within 15 feet of them.
Oh, lovely, yeah.
Right. Can you
I'm
tell
in
'em-
so much trouble.
Always
So
DM your
much.
wife, people.
Yeah.
Always.
I mean, always be. Don't worry about it. Okay.
You can comment on whether you think I was fair or unfair.
I think we all know the answer to that, don't we?
We never have these problems, do we?
I would like them to please make a wisdom saving throw, please.
17.
No, that passes.
That fails. That's a 7.
Fails.
So how close is she going?
Well, this is difficult because because Lahan's now had a go and it's all gone all complicated, which is why it
Oh,
should
you're
happen
scoop.
straight away. Yeah, she would have come through anyway.
So it's blue.
Yeah, Blue will step away.
Blue
she
can't
can-
step away. But
She
you're
won't-
so
she
she
won't get
was
caught.
well, there was a gap, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, it's cool. Okay.
Which means that what? I've got 3.
All of them.
All of them.
Or 15 feet, yeah.
Well, there we go.
Nice.
And that's a fail. That's a fail. That's a fail. That is a pass.
That's
Okay.
probably good.
So all of the ones who failed.
Yeah.
So all of the ones who failed, you will see one of these little stone fellas bop into their heads, and you'll hear a little "oh" as they kind of sort of disappear and then get replaced by another little stone fella.
No.
And those ones take 19 radiant damage
So
each.
Radiant's an important word.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
19
Is it
each.
19? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
So
that's
19 for the ones that
The ones that failed,
failed.
there.
All the ones that passed.
Half of
So
the radiant damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I get my go.
Hang on.
You might have just murdered them.
So you did manage to kill 2 of them.
Nice.
You just hear Lahan like, "Yes, Mardred."
So yes, you take out one of the ones at the back and one of the ones at the very front.
Lovely. So then she's going to do what she's wanted to do for ages. Swings back her warhammer and clobbers the one in front of her. Does what is that? Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
This is the one at the very back of the party. Yeah. Okay.
This
yeah,
is
cool,
this
cool,
one. Well, to us it's the front of the party.
Yeah. Circles in it.
And that's double-handed. Oh, look at that, Luke.
That's very nice.
So that is 13. What's that? Bludgeoning. 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Plus, and I know that it's not going to be that spectacular, but plus you also get 8 fire damage, but I'm guessing that you're resistant, so
Don't be assuming.
don't go assuming.
Does nothing.
Does nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
I'm glad
It happens
I didn't
automatically
do that.
anyway.
Still
Do
looks
go
intimidating.
assuming.
Do go assuming.
It's like you hit them, and this fire just immediately is out.
That's rude.
Cool. That's fine for Mardy's go. That'll do.
Are they going to get a go? Are they going to get another go? Let's see.
So seeing the radiance that occurred, Blue is going to lead around Mardy and fire. She's going to pull a holy arrow from her quiver. As she pulls it, it's going to kind of just like
Oh yeah.
slightly.
No sound effects required, man.
Yeah. And she'll ping that at the guy. She'll step back, fire it at the guy that's. It's annoying because space and time doesn't work right in this viewage. But because
Is the one that's
The zombie-
Which one?
The zombie
Which
with
one
shovel on
is
the top
it? Which one?
hat.
Use your describing words
Yeah.
so that people on a
Use your words.
podcast will know what you just did.
There's
Is
one
it the one that's right in front of Mardy and Lahan?
Yeah.
The one that's right in front of Flight? The one that's behind the one that's right in front of Flight? Or the one that's next to the one that's behind the one that's in front of Flight?
well, it's a matter of who I can reach because I don't want to fire it into your head.
Well, you
Well,
can
you
reach
just-
anyone. She's real short.
Yeah, I'm real
She
sure.
is real short. I
You don't have to
forget
worry
that.
about this in
You're just
D&D.
firing it.
It's a game, not real life. You just fire past people.
Realistically, one of the knives I
Apparently.
threw should have killed, hit Fly as well.
Okay,
She's
so
short.
Yeah.
over the top of, she will have stepped back because it's arrows and logistics. But she's gonna fire at the guy directly in front of Mardy. This holy arrow. And because let's.
What?
I got a nat 1.
No!
That's like 4 tonight.
5.
Oh.
So yeah, you miss.
So yeah.
All that for a nat one? Sorry. I said all that for a nat one.
I was this close to saying I'm going to use my true strike.
You've got a second
I
go.
know, but it's my very last special arrow. I only get 3 a day. She's gonna do it again, and she's gonna
Use her true strike.
she's gonna stroke the rune on her bow, and that'll be it's still not good, but it's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Thank fuck. Holy shit.
Quite literally.
Yeah, the first hour was holy shit.
Yeah. And fucking hell, I'm throwing all over the shop. But it is 11 radiant damage, and because it's within 5 feet of Mardy, she has she's going to use her sneak attack and add 7 onto that. I'm rolling like shite.
Cool. He's blooded.
Okay.
I'm fuming.
Right.
Fly's turn.
Okay, she'll skid around the one she's facing off, hopping over the one that's just been slaughtered, and into the thick of it again. And she's just, again, with this unnatural speed, she's going to make 3 attacks with the rapier. So we'll go 1 to the one as she's skirting around the first one. She'll make a stab into him, and then another stab into one of the new ones. So she's got a 20 plus. One hits, one doesn't.
Cool.
For a 6 points of piercing damage to
Is
the
it
one.
magical or just piercing?
Just piercing on this one. Yeah.
Okay. So which one's that? Sorry.
The one that she was facing off against, the one she's just skirted around, and then against the third one that's around her now. She's got 3 around her. Against the last one, we have I rolled all of them. 20 to hit.
Hang on, did you roll 2 d20s?
Yeah, just that one.
That
I
would
meant
be
to do.
advantage, wouldn't it?
No, that's the one. Or do you want to take the lower?
Okay, no, go on. If you
He's
know.
been using the blues.
It's for my blues and my normal ones.
Okay.
So 20
That's the
for
hits,
10 piercing. None of
Okay.
it's magical either. And that is her done. Yeah, she's done her 3 attacks. That's it. So 1 stab to each of those 3 around her.
Cool. Okay.
Did you get attacks against me? Because I ran into both of those 2.
No, because they used all their opportunity attacks on Lahan.
Rude. Good point.
Well, rude.
I'll take that.
It's their turn now, so.
So, when does the Guardians do its damage?
Yeah, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, okay.
This is where they don't survive their turn.
What was the save?
15.
15. 1 passes.
1 passes, the other 2 fail. Okay, so 2 of them get a bonk.
I didn't add up very well previously. Those 2 wouldn't have died to the Guardians. They're dead, but I'm not going to give you the same benefit of my
I haven't rolled as well, if that helps.
That's fine, yeah.
So the 2 that failed take 5 radiant damage,
Cool.
and the one that passed obviously takes 2 radiant damage. But again, the little stone dudes hit them on the head, and then they get replaced by another one. Their faces make the ooh as well, just so you know. They do actually go.
Okay. They are. I think Flight's going to get some opportunity and get an opportunity attack here. So they are going to make a run for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you're not engaged.
Not engaged.
I thought it was if they walked past you.
Nah, that's Sentinel.
If they enter within 5 foot of Oriana and then leave, she will.
6. They're not there.
Okay.
That one will get I'm engaged with that one. And
me.
Mardy is.
He's going to stay.
Okay.
What, rather than get clobbered by the Windrush?
So
Well, that's what they think.
Flight will take her opportunity attack. The first 2 that walk past her, she's just looking at them quite confused, and then like snap out of it. And as the last one passes by,
So they can dash, can't
she'll
they?
stab it in the back. So we got
Fast little demons.
No, she misses. So yeah, she's just confused as they run past her. She goes to stab the last one in the back, and she misses.
Okay. Yeah. So I've got. I can do one attack with this guy. He's like. Here we go, lads. Lads! 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 I'm engaged with loads of them. I'm gonna die, lads. He is going to. Oh, he's going to attack Mardy. Mardy's been real horrible to him. And that would be a 20 hit.
It's on the nose.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
9 then.
9?
Yeah.
9 what?
Magical piercing.
Magical piercing damage. Magical piercing damage. Should we have a look and see if that happens? Magical piercing damage. Magical piercing damage. Yeah, we'll let it happen.
That's my turn.
cool. Lahan sees Marty take this hit and he is not happy. So he swings round behind, pulls back his legs and kicks directly in between to the gonads, if they have gonads. For a 27 to the gonads.
Yeah, 27 will hit.
So that will be 7 magical bludgeoning damage. But he is not done, because after he sort of kicked them, he then goes in for a headbutt to the back of the head. This time it is 27 to hit.
That hits.
For yay, finally! 9 bludgeoning damage. How are they looking?
He is looking dead.
So,
In fairness, he was dead before.
yeah. But yeah.
Tina's dead. He's a fiend. He's not
Fiend,
undead.
he's not undead, but
No.
yeah, I
Okay,
guess
so
he's
knowing
dead.
that, so what you're going to see from Lahan is kind of he's kicked them to the gonads. They've kind of gone down. He's then headbutted them as they've gone down further. Just snaps the neck
No.
of this creature. So, oh god, I feel so much better for that. Ori, I just want to say I'm sorry for being a dick earlier.
That's alright.
Oh, honestly, get a bit of violence in me and I can see more clearly.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And is that initiative over, or because that's the end
Or
of
do
my
we chase?
It's not initiative over, no.
Cool.
Then Lahan runs and starts he uses his 50 foot of movement.
Okay, so as he comes down this corridor,
Yeah.
he hits a trap.
Ah!
Nice.
What do I need to do?
Not nice.
No,
You
it's a dungeon with
are
traps.
now. So hang on, I've got to press the button.
I've
Shit.
used all my good arrows.
That might have released.
It's alright.
Fucking nat ones. I
I'm
hate
good at
this
shit.
game.
Right, so yeah, behind you see them lined up. Behind them is a great pit of fire and stuff.
There's always fucking fire and stuff.
And you have entered a square of slow.
Oh no.
So your speed's halved.
Yep.
You have a -2 penalty to AC and Dex. You can't use reactions. You can't use bonus actions. So you can either use an action or a bonus action.
Yep.
You can't make more than one melee or ranged attack. If you attempt to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its actions on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted. A creature affected by the spell makes a wisdom saving throw at the end of their turn. Your time. Sorry. Each target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be affected by this spell for the duration. So you get to make a wisdom saving throw as you enter.
As I enter.
By the way, the D&D movie writers, this is slow. So you know.
Yeah. Well, that was time stop they were using, wasn't it?
Yeah. They may shut up.
10 is my wisdom saving throw.
You failed.
Cool.
So yeah, you can make another attempt to save at the end of your next turn.
But yeah.
And we are on to Ori's turn.
Right, Ori is going to
Wisdom saving throw, please.
You've been caught by slow.
piss and shit.
Piss, shit, and bile.
17.
It's a fail as well.
Yeah.
What's the save?
I'm not telling you.
Higher than 17.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume. Cool. So I can just.
You can step out.
I'm gonna do that, and then can I go around and follow Lahan? And I'm gonna stop there.
Think this might be the slow spell.
Right, good to know.
That's me being slowed.
Cool. She's going to try and from the outside. She's going to try and throw arrows at the two of the zombie lads. As is do this, yeah.
So yeah, it'll still affect it with it. They're in it, so if your things are passing into it, they will be affected by slow.
Cool. So what am I doing then? Because it's not a spell. It's
So yeah,
it's
you attack. You can only do one attack.
Yep.
And yeah, that's it. You can just do one attack.
Just
That's
do the
the-
one attack. Okay. That was a nat one.
Oh!
this is-
We are cursed today.
That's only my first one, to be in fairness, and I've had a nat 20.
Well, I received most of the curse then.
Oh, well, at least maybe I'm unburdening you.
Oh, thank you. Take some of them.
Cool. Yeah. There's nothing else you can do. Is there? Can anyone attack?
Marty's turn.
Mardy.
Right. Mardy is gonna plonk herself past where Flight is. Be like, oh, been made a bit slow, have we? Never mind. She's
Marty,
gonna...
can you do an arcana? You're a cleric. Go on then. You can know what's slow.
Oh yeah, I study it and stuff, didn't I? Them spells. It's in my brain. Some stuff falls out, not all of it. A bit like Joy Amy. Mardy reaches up with one hand.
Is Marty what I've got to look forward to when you're old and doddering?
A little bit.
Okay.
I don't think I will flash my tits as much as Mardy might do when she's
So
drunk,
close.
but yeah. Anyway, Mardy is going to reach up, and as she closes her hand around, this invisible bolt appears inside her hand, and she is going to lob it in the direction of the fiend on the far right, her right, not the fiend's right, and throw a guiding bolt.
I'm interested now. As to I hadn't thought this through, and I don't know what the answer is.
Okay.
Would this spell be affected?
Yeah.
Guiding
Because
bolt.
Marty's not affected.
So
I'm
this is
not
the
affected.
casting of the spell, isn't it?
Yeah, you're fine.
So the spell is
yeah.
fine.
Cool. So they. Oh, it's not even like a. Make a ranged spell attack. Okay, cool. That's good. I did wonder. Okay, that's good. That is a 26 to hit.
That will hit, yeah, sure.
Lovely.
Sure.
That is 6. That is lovely. So that's 11 radiant damage.
Nice.
Cool. Still standing.
Yep. Okay. Don't run into that thing. It makes you well slow.
Okay.
And just once you've been affected by slow, that's it. You don't get to make any more wisdom saving throws.
At the end of your next turn.
At the end of your next turn, you get to make another one.
Okay, and as that's the top of the round, I think that's a good place to stop.
Oh.
Okay. Whatever you do this week, go into the world and roll the damn dice.
The party square up to a mech dwarf who's on their side, but they nearly start a fight. Now his left foot shouts left, but it's less annoying than if it shouted right. Then they all creep round a well that's well deep and bump into 6 fiends in a hallway. If Morwa keeps rolling all nat ones, she's going to burn her dice tray.
it's Tony here. Just letting you know that there isn't going to be an episode of Roll the Damn Dice next week. It's a really, really busy period coming up with Christmas, New Year's Eve, and my birthday, actually. And I could just really do with a week off from editing, and I'm sure that Matt, who edits the sound, could do with the same. So that does mean that this is going to be the last episode of the year. So just to sign off and say, we all hope you have a really, really good Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, and have a really lovely New Year. And whatever you do, go out into the world, enter 2024 and roll the damn dice.